scissors, you know who's lame. We have Joanne, who will be scoring for Isaac. Joanne. We have Sharon, who will be scoring for Phil. And we will have Mark scoring for Jason. Here. So the way this works is it's normal Jeopardy rules. If the person gets the question correctly, that amount is added to their total. If they buzz in and get it incorrect, that amount is subtracted from their total. So it is possible, Jason, to go into negative figures. When you get the double Jeopardy, you're allowed to bet as much as you want out of your total. If you have $0, you can bet up to 1,000 at that point. Okay. So you can go really into negative figures if you so choose. So, you guys ready? Well, let's hit it. Let's go through the categories for the first round. First round categories are.
Okay, so you can hit the. Yeah, this actually you go through that one, and then you can click on the categories as they go. Okay.
So here are today's categories. The first category is. Thank you. Greetings. Take me to your leader. Astro jokes, Astro disasters, and Astro comestibles. So we're going to play rock, paper, scissors to determine who goes first. Ready for it? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rock beats the 2 scissors. So Phil chooses first. Phil, you have command of the board.
I don't know. Let's find out. What's comestibles?
Comestibles
for 100.
Astro comestibles. Okay. So click on that. Some inhabitants of the Via Láctea indulge in this whipped chocolate confection, first introduced in 1923. Jason.
What is nougat?
Nougat is not correct.
Yeah!
Phil. Milky Way is correct. Yes. Milky Way. Via Láctea. Yes. Via Láctea. Okay. So comestible means edible. Okay. So Phil, you have control of the board. Oh, we need to reset the button there. Okay. Yes. Okay. Perhaps the inhabitants of Barsoom indulge in this chocolate, caramel, and nougat confection. Does anybody out there know this particular? What is it? Yeah. Oh, Jason. Nougat. Nougat is not correct. How many is Jason now? Reset. As soon as you buzz.
I would say he was set up. But...
Okay. Who wants to guess? Yes. Mars bars. Correct. Mars bars. These are astro comestibles. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Phil, you still have control of the board.
Expand the comestibles and let's go somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah, you need to go back to home. Okay. There you go.
Let's go with your leader for 200.
Your leader for 200. This Soviet leader responded to the USA Lunar Mission Challenge by refusing to acknowledge the USSR's designs on the moon. Phil.
Who is Nikita Khrushchev?
Nikita Khrushchev is correct. Yes. So you can go to here like that, and then you hit home. Yeah, there you go. Cool. We're getting this worked out.
The second Astro comestible.
Oh, we didn't do the second Astro comestibles, so hit that and then go back. Yeah, hit that, and then hit the home. There you go. Okay, good. We're getting this worked out. Phil, you still have control of the board.
Let's go Take Me 2 for 200.
Take Me 2 for 200. Named for a planet and an Alabama arsenal, this rocket took 2 humans and a chimp into low Earth orbit.
Yeah, it did.
There's a hyphen in the name. Okay. That would be The mercury redstone, yes. Okay. And oh, by the way, whenever possible, answer in the form of a question. Yeah. Okay. When appropriate. I forgot that element. That's a part of Jeopardy. Okay. Still has control of the board.
Well, let's go along.
Yes.
Keep the same
Mercury
person.
redstone did not reach orbit.
Into low Earth orbit. Oh yeah, you're right. It didn't reach orbit. It actually low Earth. Yeah.
Suborbit.
Into suborbit. Thank you. That actually. Okay.
Everybody gets
Misleading,
1,000 points.
poorly worded questions are par for the course. Okay. Phil.
Let's stick with the sampler flat syntax here and go with astro-disasters for 200.
Astro disasters for 200. This astrophotographer received the M27 award for breaking 2 C-14s within 1 year. Isaac.
Who's your one saying?
Joe Renzetti is correct. By the way, I wish he were here. I wish he were here. Yes. I wanted him to be here. Okay. Isaac, you have control of the board.
Astro jokes.
Astro jokes for 200. One of these lightweight particles walks into a bar and keeps right on going. Jason.
What is a neutrino?
A neutrino is correct.
Oh, crap! No, I mean Newton.
What is Newton?
All right, let's do Astro jokes for 100.
Astro jokes for 100. Never trust one of these. They make up everything. Jason.
What is an atom?
An atom is correct. Yes. Okay.
Astro
Jason.
jokes for 300.
Astro jokes for 300. This Baryon orders a drink. The bartender says, for you, no charge. Phil.
What is a neutron?
Neutron is correct, and please wait till the question is finished. Yes.
At 300? Yeah, okay.
Yes, 300, correct. Phil, you have control.
Let's go with your leader for 300.
Your leader for 300. Okay. The seminal work of this leader of the Royal Society was financed by Edmund Halley, who was reimbursed by unsold copies of The History of Fish. Phil.
Who is Isaac Newton?
Isaac Newton is correct.
Oh, I thought you were asking the work, the
Yeah.
title of the book.
The seminal work of this leader.
Oh, this
Of
leader.
yes,
Ah,
this
yeah.
leader.
Yeah.
Royal Astronomical Society, yes.
Let's go with your
the
leader
question.
for 400.
Which one?
Your leader for 400.
Your leader for 4. Okay. At least I'll wait.
Double.
Please silence your phones. Charles Bolden, the administrator of this organization, has flown in space 4 times. Jason.
What is NASA?
NASA is correct.
Right here.
Yeah. There you go. NASA right there.
Astro jokes for 400, please.
Yes. Astro jokes for 400. Why didn't the dog star laugh at this joke? Phil.
What is serious?
What is serious? Yes, it is too serious. Yes, he was too serious. Yes. Phil, you have control of the board.
Let's go with the astro-disaster for 400.
Astro for 400?
Astro-disaster for 100.
For 100. This instrument requires...
Somebody
I'm sorry. Phil, let's get a roundup of the scores here. I forgot that was the Double-Jeopardy. Okay. Joanne.
200.
200. Sharon.
1,300.
And
Jason's 400.
Jason's 400. Thank you.
Oh, wait, I gotta work harder.
So,
200.
200. Okay, so 200. Go to the question. You. This instrument required a system of glasses known as CoStar to see clearly. Yeah, you don't have to buzz in.
Oh, sorry.
You're on the other.
What is the Hubble Space Telescope?
The Hubble Space Telescope is correct, yes. Okay, so Phil, you have control.
Let's go with your leader for 500.
Your leader for 500. The leader of this organization, Ewine Fleur van Diesenhoek, is a pioneer in astrochemistry.
I'll try it.
Okay, yes, Isaac.
What is the Planetary Society?
The Planetary Society is not correct.
Okay.
Anybody else want to lose some money? Okay, it's the, so we shall go forward, it's the International Astronomical Union. You want to just, that's why it's 500, so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the harder one.
Oh, wait, so the harder it is, the more money you get.
Yeah, exactly. The more money you lose, the more I think that the last one was gotten by Isaac. Yeah, Phil. Phil got it.
Let's go with your leader. Let's finish off your leader.
Your leader, 100.
No, not you, Mark.
Okay.
Not finishing you.
When, on September 12th, 1962, he proposed that we go to the moon, USA only had 10.5 hours of experience in space. Phil.
Dude, before the end of the question again.
That's my fault.
Okay, yes, Phil is out. You guys want to buzz in? Okay. Damn it! Yes, okay. Correct. So, Isaac, you have control of the board due to a technicality.
Need to.
Yeah, no, we need to see the categories here. Yes, please.
What was the answer?
The answer was John Kennedy. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Excellent.
Let's try greetings for 200.
Greetings. On February 1962. Oh, I'm sorry.
200.
Fred, you said 200.
I just said
Oh,
200.
okay.
That's-
Friends of Space, have you eaten yet? Is a greeting in one of 55 languages preserved in this artifact.
Joanne know it already.
Joanne wishes she played. No.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Phil.
What is the Voyager from?
The Voyager.
Record.
Yes, the Voyager gold record. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Voyager gold record. Phil.
Greetings for 300.
300. This greeting, seen here, was appended to these two craft. It's missing a particular line present in the original drawing. Jason?
What is Pioneer?
The Pioneer, yes. You had to think about that, right? I kind of.
It's not Voyager.
It's not.
And it's not new.
Yes, it's not new. It's really not new. Jason.
Astro disasters for 300.
300. This type of titanic event is thought to produce almost all the gold in the universe. Jason.
What is a supernova?
That is not correct. Yes. Okay. Anybody else want to buzz in?
Yeah. I thought you had it.
Yeah.
I thought you had it.
That was a tricky one.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to buzz in? Yes.
Is it the singularity collision or combination?
Not quite.
Neutron star.
Neutron star collision. Yes, neutron star collision. Turns out that supernovas aren't very good at producing gold. It turns out that neutron stars are really good at producing gold. So I believe that Jason still has control.
Alrighty, we'll do Astro disasters for 400.
For 400, according to amateur astronomer superstition, a cloudy new moon weekend can be attributed to one hobbyist doing this. Isaac.
Buying new equipment.
Buying new equipment is correct.
By the way, he's going to cost the most cloudy days in the life.
I don't know, I think JGAP was responsible for that. Yeah. We bought a lot this year. Okay, Isaac has control.
How about Astro jokes for 500?
Astro jokes for 500. First star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. Oh wait, it's just
A planet.
I know. Phil,
What is Venus?
that is not correct. You guys rhyming. Rhymes.
What is new?
No. A satellite. A satellite. First star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. Oh wait, it's just a satellite. Thank you. Okay. However, despite all, Jason still has control of the board.
Let's do greetings for 100.
Greetings for 100. On his February 1962 mission, he carried a note in multiple Pacific languages that read, in part, I am a stranger. I come in peace. Take me to your leader. February 1962. Jason.
You're correct.
No. Anybody? I heard it correctly. John Glenn. Play to the biases of the question answers. Okay. Next, we still have several outstanding questions here.
And believe it or not, I'm still in control of the
You're
board.
still, amazingly enough.
Take me 2 for 100.
Take me to 100. Thank you, Mark. This rocket was the first and so far only vehicle to take humans to another celestial body. Phil.
What is a Saturn V?
Saturn V is correct. So Phil has wrested control of the board from Jason.
Let's go with take me 2 for 300.
300. The 3 of these that were deployed traveled a total of just 56.05 miles. Phil.
What are Martian rovers?
Martian rovers is not correct. Anybody? Lunar rovers is correct. Yes, lunar rovers is correct. However, Phil still has control of the board.
Let's go take me 2.
Take me 2. Okay, so these are things that people are taking to. Okay. To accelerate hypothetical spacecraft up to speed called for the detonation of between 500 and 1,000 small nuclear bombs. This spacecraft. Yes. Phil.
What is Daedalus?
Daedalus is not correct. Yes. And are we done? Okay. Yes. Go for it. Go for it. You're up. Yes.
Project
What is
Orion.
Yes. Project Orion. Project Orion. Nice job. Phil still has control of the
Let's
board.
go greetings for 400.
Greetings for 400. Okay. The human figure seen here was part of a message beamed at M13 using this telescope. Isaac! Not Jason. Isaac, yes.
What is a radio telescope 70 kilometers away from my hometown?
Yeah.
What is Arecibo?
Yes, there is zero. The speed on the buzzer is important. Okay, Isaac has control.
Greetings for 500.
Greetings for 500. The potential recipients of this message appended to the Lagos satellite live in this star system. This is tricky.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody? Lagos. Yes, the Lagos satellite.
No.
Anybody? Okay. We shall reveal. Yes. There you go. John Flanagan.
Earth.
Yes. The recipients were for Earth. This is a time capsule that is in orbit, a geosynchronous orbit about the Earth, and it's supposed to be received, a million years from now. It's supposed to predict what the continents will look like, and it's for the inhabitants of Earth a million years from now. Time capsule. Yes. It is a time capsule. I think, wait, the human figure seen here, that was Isaac. So Isaac, you have control.
Astro comestibles. 300.
300. Originally named opal fruits, the current name of this convention suggests that it can be seen from megaparsecs away. Phil?
Or Starburst.
Starburst is correct, yes. Phil, you are in control.
I will say Astro-Comestibles before.
Astro-Comestibles. This gum will give you fresh breath in 2019 in the South Pacific, 2020 in Chile, and 2021 in Antarctica. Isaac.
Place eclipse.
Yes. That's Warner Place for Karen.
It'll work here in 2024.
Yes, exactly. Work here in 2024, but that would have given away too easily. Isaac, you have control of the board unfairly.
Astro-Comestibles.
Astro-Comestibles. The online database Memory Alpha explains the name of this beverage, which comes from its dark color, not its density. Who's a Trekkie here? There are Trekkies. I'm sure Mark Watson knows the answer to this, right? You do not? Okay.
It's 500.
500. Yeah, that's hard. I put the hard questions. 500. Okay. Anybody out there want to take a venture a guess? No. Yes.
A black hole.
A black hole. Thank you. Clay gets 500 points. Okay. And Isaac still has control.
All right, so Astro Disasters, 500.
500. The 7 of these in the surface of Harlan J. Smith Telescope at McDonald Observatory do reduce the effective aperture from 107 to 106 inches. Jason.
What a bullet hole.
Bullet holes is correct, yes. Bullet holes. Some disgruntled employee shot at the mirror and put 7 bullet holes in the surface of the mirror, and it didn't affect it at all. Just went right on working. So if you feel frustrated, don't take it out on your mirror.
That's the advantage of a full thickness mirror.
Yes, exactly. So Isaac, we will reveal the final. Okay, so. James Cook took this ship, which shares its name with the Apollo 15 command module, to observe the transit of Venus from Tahiti. Isaac.
It's the Eagle?
No. That's not correct. You know what's weird is, I actually forget the answer to this one. I don't have them written down here because I know them, but this one I don't.
Endeavor.
Never.
Yes, it is the Endeavor.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's the Endeavor. Yeah, Endeavor. Thank you. You guys are better. So let's review the scores. Jason is short. No. Now it's yours. Let's review the scores. Jason has 300. Phil has. Sharon.
I'm still counting.
Okay.
A lot.
Yeah, no, actually not as many, because he missed a couple. Let's see.
So let's move on. Isaac has.
700.
I'm sorry. 200 and
700.
700. Okay. So Jason's in the lead.
No.
So Phil's in the lead. I'm sorry. Phil's in the lead. Let's review it one more time.
200.
200 for Isaac.
700 for Phil.
700 for Phil. 300 for Jason. Thank you so much. So we will move on to the second round here. Does anybody want to play the Jeopardy theme on the piano? Okay. Okay. So we will go to the next. In the second round, the point value is all double, which gives ample opportunity to lose many to lose as many points as gain, and so you can go even further into negative figures if you so choose.
Hey, I'm not negative figure.
And we have a new set of categories. So let's review those categories. News you missed. Star hopping.
Jim, I
Last
forgot.
names, you give the last name of the person. Mirror materials. Sci-fi sounds. And say it backwards. So, they say it backwards. You have to say the answer backwards in the form of a question, of course. So, what is Sid Tall? Okay, Sid Tall. Yeah, you have to say it backwards. Sid Tall. Basically, the answer is Sid Tall. Okay. So, the last person in control of the board was Isaac, so Isaac has control.
All right, let's start with last names for 200.
Last names for 200. Dutch physicist, mathematician, astronomer, and inventor Christian. Phil.
What is Hoehne?
Huygens is correct, yes.
That's ridiculous.
Phil has control of the board.
Let's go with last names for
400. Teleview founder Al.
Oh, come on.
Jason.
What is Newman? No, I'm kidding. Al Nagler.
Nagler is correct, yes. Jason, control the board.
All right, we'll do last names for 600.
Last names for 600. German optician Bernhard, the S in SCT. Phil. Schmidt is correct.
Yeah, it's like
These are a little easier, yes.
let's go with mirror materials for 200.
Mirror materials for 200. I was waiting for it to come up. An amorphous, transparent solid, probably made from sand. Phil.
What is glass?
Glass is correct. Was it out?
I'm sorry.
Pretty obvious.
Just gotta make each other.
It does. Would everybody like to test their buttons?
you might have actually improved that.
Let's go star hopping for 200.
Star hopping for 200. This familiar cluster is roughly midway along the west edge of the keystone of Hercules. Phil.
What is M13?
13 is correct.
All right, start watching them. See if it's before the end of the
Phil,
question.
yeah. So actually what you can do is you can
Can we put it
pull
delay?
them out. No, you can't. There used to be a way that you could pull them out, but this doesn't happen.
Well, let's try star hopping for 400.
Star hopping for 400. Along a line between beta and gamma Lyra. Jason.
What is N57, the ring number?
N57. Yes, very good. Thank you. Jason has wrested control from Phil. Okay.
It was hard.
Yeah.
We'll do mirror materials for 400.
Mirror materials for 400. It can be applied to the surface of a mirror by nitrate deposition, electroplating, or by heating a mercury amalgam. Isaac. No?
No, come here, man. Sorry. What is aluminum?
Aluminum is not correct. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, anybody?
silver.
Silver.
It's silver. Yeah, it's silver.
Exactly. Silver.
Water is a mercury.
So I think
Water.
Jason had control because he got the N57 question.
All right, let's do star hopping for 600.
Star hopping for 600. Draw a line eastward along the stars Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka, and you'll run into this bright star. Jason.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Phil.
I know it is.
What is Aldebaran?
Aldebaran is not correct.
Yeah, it's serious.
Yes, it's eastward. Yes.
Yeah.
Eastward.
So Jason and Phil both get out of that. Okay, so that goes on.
How
But
much did they lose?
they lost 600.
Wait a minute, how did I lose that? I got it right.
No.
But you didn't. You waited too long.
Okay.
So
You still have
yeah, so you still have control.
Star hopping for 800.
Star hopping for 800. It's the first fuzzy blob you encounter as you pan from Zeta Tauri towards Elniath, just like its discoverer. Very good.
Let's go star hopping for 1,000.
Star hopping for 1,000. This diffuse neighbor of the Milky Way is easier to spot if you found the little gem planetary NGC 6818 first. Phil.
What is Barnard's galaxy?
Barnard's galaxy is correct.
Ah,
That was great. Hey, favoritism, very good.
Features, man! Let's go back to new materials for 600.
Mirror materials for 600. William Herschel's 40-foot telescope had a mirror made of this alloy of copper, tin, and an alarming patina of arsenic. Jason.
the speculum?
Speculum is correct, yes. That's not the thing that pregnant women.
Yeah. I was like, is it the same material?
Yeah, no.
All right, mirror materials for 800.
Mirror materials for 800. Okay, so let's review the quantities. We have Isaac at 0. Isaac is at 0.
Not there yet. Working on it.
Sharon, Phil has.
Okay, okay, just did it.
Jason has 1100.
That's considerably more.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, 1800, 2200.
2200. So Jason, what do you think?
How much?
1100.
1100.
Alrighty.
Blowing it all away? Got it. Okay.
Go big or go home.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So you go to the next one. Go to the next one. Okay. This mirror material is the most abundant material at the surface of the Earth.
Oh, what is quartz?
Quartz is correct.
Thanks.
There you go.
All
So they've gone in the lead. Jason, you have control of the board.
Mirror materials for 1,000.
Mirror materials for 1,000. The James Webb Space Telescope's mirror segments are made of this light and rare element, number 4 on the periodic table. Jason. Blue is not correct. Lithium is not correct. Oh, Jason! Lithium is correct. Phil.
What is beryllium?
Beryllium is correct. Yes, beryllium. Beryllium is like poisonous or something. Beryllium.
Yeah.
So Jason threw away his entire daily double. Phil now has control of the board.
Wait a minute. No, I know, but then.
So you have 1,100.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Wait.
Let's go backwards.
1,200. 1,200.
Let's go backwards, it's safe.
Backwards, it's say, yes.
I'm not even touching the thing.
So see what is the, that's,
Okay, is this 200?
yes, say it backwards, 200. An enormous ball of gas that shines by nuclear fusion. Isaac.
What is noose?
That is not correct. That is,
Oh, you mean that spot? Okay, got it.
Jason.
What is it? News, Srats.
Okay, I'll accept that. I actually was looking for rats, but, I realized that the question was not worded correctly enough, so I will accept noose as a response. Jason.
Wait a minute, no, if you said noose, that was the answer.
No, he said, what is noose?
Right.
Yes, which was not correct. Okay, because it was in the form of a question backwards. So Jason did it properly. Jason did it properly. Okay.
Wow. Let's
I made
stay,
that clear, did I not?
let's stay away from that as much as possible. Let's get
Why don't we stay away
We will have to counter it at some point. Okay. Okay. Jason.
Last name for 800.
Last name is for 800. Umlauted Austrian eyepiece inventor Simon, his design is sometimes called a symmetrical eyepiece. Phil.
What is a plossel?
Plossel is correct, yes. Who is Plossel? Yes. It was a question. Plossel. Yes, correct.
Let's go last names for 1,000.
Last name is for 1,000. Solar astronomer and major observatory.
Wait. There we go.
Yeah, solar astronomer and major observatory planner George Ellery. Jason.
Hail.
Hale is correct. Hale. Okay, there we
It's
go.
on my.
Yes, okay. Bill? No. Hey, oh, I don't know why that was there. Jason has control.
Sci-fi sounds for two.
Sci-fi sounds for 200. Okay. Now, you will have to push that. It's the weapon heard. What is the lightsaber? Lightsaber is correct. Okay. So the question will start as soon as I finish reading, and then I'll play the question. You guys can buzz in as soon as you get it. Okay.
All right.
So we'll do that.
Sci-fi sounds for 400.
Sci-fi sounds for 400. Douglas Rain, the actor who voiced this character, passed away in November 2018.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Yes, Phil.
Who is Hal?
Hal is correct. Yes, Hal. Hal 9000.
Let's go with sci-fi sounds for 600.
Sci-fi sounds for 600.
Okay, he's got lots of money here, hang on just a second.
Wait, are there two double jeopardies in the second
The
round?
two double jeopardies in the second round. There should be.
Oh my gosh, really?
You know, Orion, I'm not sure. I can't remember.
There are.
There are. Yeah. 4,400. Okay, so 4,400. How many does Jason have? 2,400. Minus 100, Isaac. Isaac, if you have negative figures, you owe me a cookie later. So, Phil, how much would you like to gamble? 200. 200. That's okay. So go on to the next. Okay, in this 1982 film imagined how in 1982 this film imagined how the computers of 2019 would sound.
Oh. Yep.
You don't have to buzz in, you just answer.
What is Blade Runner?
Blade Runner. Yes. Correct, yes.
No way!
Ron Richardson did that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Blade Runner. Okay. Okay.
Let's go sci-fi sounds for 800.
Sci-fi sounds for 800. Various beings pay a visit to the Buckeye State without paying a toll in this 1977 film. Wait for it. Ohio, that's a quarter. You have to pay a quarter to visit Ohio. Okay, Phil.
What is Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind is correct. Yes.
We didn't get that one.
I mean, Phil got it.
Movie night.
Pete.
How much was that?
That was 800.
800, okay.
Yes.
Let's go sci-fi sounds for 1,000.
Sci-fi sounds for 1,000. The abstruse creatures heard here are named for their odd number of appendages.
What is Arrival?
Arrival is not correct. Oh, no, that's not correct. Would anybody else like to buzz in? Yes,
Is it, tripods for world?
that is not correct. Okay.
Here you can.
Phil, you're on the right track.
I don't remember.
What were they called?
Yeah. What were they called? Anybody know what they were called? They were from the movie Arrival. They were from the movie Arrival.
Anybody was paying attention to that.
Yes, yeah, the abstruse creatures heard here, yes. They were the heptapods, yes, from Arrival, yes. They were the heptapods, named for their seven-leggedness. You know, they look like squids with a missing leg, so heptapods. So, that's 1,000, that's tough. It's supposed to be tough. I believe that Phil has control of the board, yes.
I'm going to stay as backwards category.
You'll have to give credit at some point.
Okay, let's go with news you missed.
News you missed for 200. A Neptune-sized body about the planet 1265b is the first one of these to be detected outside of our solar system.
What is a Neptune-sized body?
Phil,
What is a super Earth?
super Earth is not correct.
Just, what's an exoplanet?
Exoplanet is not correct.
Oh.
Jason,
What is nougat?
I wasn't serious. What's wrong with Jason gets $1 for that. Yes, Jason gets $1. Discretion, yes.
What is an exomoon?
An exomoon is correct, yes. Yes, an exomoon is correct. It's the first moon to be detected outside of our solar system. So, you missed it. The news that you missed this news. So, you know, that's why I go. Okay,
You still have.
let's see, Phil.
News you missed, and apparently we'll still keep missing for
Yeah.
a while.
Okay. According to a new study published this year, it's probably about 200,000 light years across, not 100,000 as had been thought. Phil,
What's the Milky Way?
the Milky Way is right. So there's a lot of little fake stars that are out there, you know, making the Milky Way a lot bigger. So, Phil,
News you missed for 600s.
news you missed for 600. According to a recent study, this is the remnant core of what was once the third largest galaxy in the local group. These are harder than I thought they were.
Yeah, let me consult Google.
Yes, okay.
Yes, can I check the news?
Okay. Not that hard. Okay.
You missed it.
Anybody want to throw out a wild guess here? Yes. Yes.
What about the Andromeda Galaxy?
That is not correct. It is, in fact, the largest galaxy. It is M32, one of the satellites of the Andromeda Galaxy. It's, in fact, the remnant core of another galaxy that was ripped to shreds. Yes. Okay, M32, the one.
I am 31.
Right next to M31. Okay, Phil still retains control.
Not say it backwards category.
Not say it backwards, which would be news you missed.
News you missed for 800.
Yes, news you missed for 800. Okay. These asteroids, which orbit 60 degrees in front of and behind Jupiter, are thought to be leftovers from this giant gas formation. This gas giant's formation. From the gas giant's formation.
What are Trojans?
Trojans is correct. Yes. Thank you. I was reading that incorrectly. Phil.
News you missed for granted.
Okay. Observations from this ESA satellite have detected some stars that are just passing through the Milky Way. Mother Earth? Yes. Gaia or Gaia? Yes, that is correct. Very good. Yes. 1,000 points. I don't know your name. Bob gets 1,000. Okay. Okay. So the category we've all been dreading. Say it backwards. Say it backwards. You must say it backwards. The easiest thing to do is go see what? Or see taw, excuse me, at the end. Now you go to say see taw at the end, and that will get you the proper answer. And Jason's actually writing it down to remind himself.
Yes.
So Phil has control, so he's able to take him out.
Let's dive off the deep end. Let's take that for
1,000.
1,000.
Okay, it's pretty hard. They come in dark, emission, and reflection varieties. Isaac.
Okay. Aluben Seahawk.
Yes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unilaterally enlist a invent a rule here. You have to write it down before you buzz in. You have to write it down before you buzz in. So if you write faster, you'll buzz in faster. That's right.
So wait a second, that last answer, doesn't that sometimes have an E instead of an S in the front?
They can have a nebulae or nebulas or nebulae. I would have.
Then you have
Nebula is fine.
That's right.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
Okay. Okay, so Isaac, master linguist,
Write down C-tall first.
C-tall.
Oh, so it's right after though, right?
Yeah, that comes backwards. Yeah. C-tall.
Backwards, say it.
Say it. Get backwards.
800.
800. One of these likely originated in the Kuiper belt or the Oort cloud.
Ooh,
Isaac.
Democracy.
Yes. Tamok. Yes. Yes. If the sky cooperates, we will see Tamok. Kasi.
Backwards, say it. 600.
Yes. Okay. 600. This second magnitude star sits at 89 degrees, 16 minutes north declination. Oh. Phil.
Sir Rollock.
Yes, correct. Sir Olaf. Sir Olaf. Sir Olaf. That's why I had. That's why I had. Sir Olaf. Then I had a little key there.
Brain hurts.
Okay. So Phil, you have control there. 400. There you go. This technique is used to generate pictures like this of the shape of nearby asteroid. Phil.
Radar CTOF?
Radar CTOF, yes. So, thank you guys for doing so well. We have a Final Jeopardy category, so click on Final Jeopardy there. The Final Jeopardy category. So let's review the quantities here. We have Isaac has 1,500, not bad. Phil has.
Board full of stuff to get up here.
Okay, Jason has
2401.
2401. Okay. Okay, so we're waiting for the calculation of Jason. So while we're doing that, how about that game? Anybody do any observing lately? Okay, so while we're doing that, let's review the Final Jeopardy category here. The Final Jeopardy category is time. Time. So, you don't have the question.
The moments that make up the dull day.
Yeah, emit. Yes, you may say this. You may say this forward while we are computing the Phil. The problem with Phil's answers is that they're so copious that it takes a while to add them up. So
Including all the wrong ones.
yeah. Okay. No pressure. So, what was everybody's favorite dish tonight?
Brad,
Yes. Yes.
there's a name for a word that can be backward and forward and it's spelled the same. What is it?
Palindrome.
Palindrome.
Palindrome. Palindrome. Yes. Is that right? Yeah. Palindrome. Or you can have sentences like "May a moody baby doom I yam," or "I'm a tongue sad." Yeah, I had a glass of salad and hit by and it's not am-I. Or "Stop God, cow slap dog pots."
It's a Klingon, isn't it? It's a Klingon.
No, not a Klingon.
7,700.
7,700. So Phil has 7,700. Jason has 2,401 and
15.
$15. No, $15. No, 1,500. Okay, so bet accordingly. So please place your bets. Yep. and we will get to the
You guys
answer.
are right on your back.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, go for it. Okay, so we will play the music here. Actually, sing the song, guys. In Central Ohio in 2018, the earliest sunset of the year occurs at 5:06:23 p.m. on this day. Isaac, since you are trailing, we will reveal your particular answer, your particular question.
1221.
1221.
December 21st.
December 21st. That is not correct. Sorry. How much did you bet?
1498.
1498. 1498. Isaac now has $2. Which could potentially be enough. Jason has the second.
All right.
Okay.
I bet $2,400.
Base $2,400, which will take him down to zero.
Right. What is nougat?
What is nougat? No. What is nougat? What is nougat? Yes, no, nougat is not correct. I'm very sorry. Although you get a bonus point for that, so you now have $1.
It was 2401.
And now he has $2. So yes, he has $2. That's correct. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, Phil. Phil, you have.
Now, this was a trick question.
Yeah.
Because I was it's not the shortest day, it's the earliest sunset.
Correct. The earliest sunset of the year occurs at 5:06:23 p.m. on
On a
this
whim.
day. Yes.
On a whim,
On a whim.
I went with December the 8th, today.
Correct. Oh, December the 8th, correct today. Today is the day of the earliest sunset. Yes, today. Congratulations, Phil. And how much did you bet? 2,000. So Phil is our grand Jeopardy champion for 2018. Thank you, Phil. So, we have something that we've never had before due to discretion. We have a tie. Both Jason and Isaac have 2 points. So they will have to fight it out for the additional cookie.